The 4.2 special program was just announced, and in this video we'll go through all the information together. Now the 4.2 livestream will happen on April 10th, 2026. The timing is depending on your region. For North America is at 6:30 a.m. UTC GMT 5. For Europe is at 12:30 p.m. UTC GMT +1. For Asia is at 7:30 p.m. UTC GMT +8. And Taiwan, Hong Kong, and MO share the time as Asia at 7:30 p.m. UTC GMT +8. And there will be codes given out during the stream, but they expire fast. In the 4.2 special program, it will cover 0.3 new characters, which are Silverwolf LV9999, Evanescia, and the Elation Trailblazer. All three of them will have a kit overview and gameplay of what they are capable of doing. I'm not going to go through what they are capable of, but if you want to find out, watch my previous video. That's pretty much all of the information about the 4.2 special program. But this video isn't done yet, because in the making of it, Hoyo released a new character, which is SP Blade. Now we'll talk about his design, path, role, his teams, and his release patch. This is the SP version of Blade, meaning this isn't a new character, but an alternate form of his. And visually looking at him, he looks better than his original version. And this version of Blade is now Nihility and not Destruction like his original form, which is a significant change, but it does make sense. Because Dan Heng's original path was Wind and Hunt, and his SP version was released as a physical element and preservation character. And Nihility is the path of debuffs, weakness application, and team-wide damage amplification through enemy debilitation. And this is a different identity of Blade from his old self-damage HP scaling DPS playstyle. SP Blade's element is probably fire, due to it appearing on his release image. His kit is where it gets interesting, because SP Blade is being described as a hybrid, because he's supposedly be half DPS and half support. From what leakers have shared, he has some form of transformation or state-changing mechanics similar to how some other SP units have distinct modes. In one state, B leans more into personal damage and follow-up attack territory. In another, he shifts towards buffing, debuffing, and enabling teammates. His details are still being pieced together from the beta, but the dual form description is consistent across multiple sources. Because the original version of Blade's problem was him being too selfish and having great damage but having limited team utility. SP Blade is now flipping that into a flexible hybrid role, but there is a surfacing concern about whether the hybrid ends up meaning he's not dominant at either role. Now for the teams, and this is where this gets interesting. According to multiple leakers, SP Blade is designed to be a part of a dedicated all-male team. Alongside Ashvale and SP Adventurina, this is how the teams will work together. Ashvale is the core FUA-focused unit. SP Adventurine is an Elation path, FUA DPS, with a restriction that requires him to be the sole Elation unit on the team, which means he naturally needs non-Elation supports around him. SP Blade on Nihility works perfectly because of his hybrid support and debuff capabilities, and this complements Ashvale FUA output, and the whole composition functions as a coherent unit, with genuine internal synergy. SP Adventurine will probably release around 4.5, and SP Blade will probably release around 4.3. Now for the release content, which there's a lot. I say this because in 4.3, SP Blade will release, and that's around June 2026, which also brings the second wave of the Fate collab, bringing Gilgamesh and Rin Tasaka. Phase 1 will be SP Blade, and Phase 2 will be the second wave of the Fate collab. So in 4.3, there will be a lot of pulling for. That's all I have for this video. You can continue watching this fight if you want.
Eye for an eye.
We can do it!
My job is to through you. I offer my beasts slaughter each other. Fight to the death. Eye for an eye.
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
Fight to the death. Eye for an eye. Fiddle with thorns.
Trust me. We can do anything!
I offer my beasts slaughter each other. Fight to the death. Oh, you learn. Oh, you learn. God says you're shaved. I see through you. Eye for an eye. My job is to be nosy. Fiddle with holes. I see through you. I offer my blood to beasts. Slaughter each other. Fight to the death. God says you should hit with horns. Eye for an eye. Peaceful days really are hard to come by.